me press the go live button. Oh my god. There it is. It's taken like a million fucking years.
Press go live and I just scream go live and it catches exactly that at the start.
Yeah. Go live.
Excuse me.
Go live.
We are live. We are alive, but we may be dead inside.
Oh, it's live.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Oh, oh shit.
I like how well my new icon fits here. I'm just plotting.
Plotting. What are you plotting, my friend?
I don't know yet.
The next
You
booty
guys hear me?
drawing. Yes, we can hear you.
Cool, I did it. How to lower the volume on my headphones.
Good work.
The booty cometh.
The boot come.
That's one of my favorite art pieces from you. It's just you very messy. The booty cometh.
I need to redraw it with like the new hair.
Oh yeah. Dad Wolf, let's see what you got for me, buddy.
Wait, Jack, you didn't do your introduction.
Well, do I have an intro? No, I don't have an introduction. You're a liar.
Oh
Right,
shit!
Intro.
Right
All
now.
cold opens.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your boy JEK coming at you live with
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, that was bad. That was sinful.
We need to get one of those 3D transition intros now.
All right. Oh god, that was like a 30-year-old cough. Speaking of 30-year-old, we're gonna draw 35-year-old's wolf here.
Yeah.
Smoking inside a fantasy tribe tree village. Is she inside of a building, or is she just like hanging out on the street?
Like inside one of the tree houses.
Okay. And another one, we're smoking up at a temple on a floating island in the sky. Her feet kind of kicked off the edge, wind blowing in her hair. Possibly sit over a beach. What is that accent?
I don't know, but if this is a strategy to embarrass me out of calming you, it's working.
Damn.
A 35-year-old wolf smoking inside his fantasy tribe village. Smoking a piece of pipe.
This is Zach
The
Hayden.
baby dirting.
yo, that icon is going crazy. That's spinning.
Alright. Wait, so... It's the scene is fantasy, but looking at the ref of Wolf here, it's very sci-fi what she's wearing. Do I just roll with that?
Yeah, her whole thing is like she goes into other realms.
Oh yeah, the little necklace thing there looks like a little portal majiggy.
That's exactly how she does it too. It's you have to one, acquire one of those, and then two, like learn the code or language of it to navigate different worlds.
Oh, look at
Otherwise
these
it's super
elves,
random.
masters of archery. Have you heard of 357? Because she has a gun.
Yeah.
Guns are cool.
Alright, so she's smoking the fucking... What? What's she smoking?
You just smoke cigarettes, sometimes cigars, either or.
I see,
Awful
I see.
Knight says, "Dang, a whole 5 check to himself must be a big one. Dark Rat the Shadow waves.
Wait,
Welcome
hang
to the
on.
stream."
Alright, cool. What? Yes. Circle has been drawn. We shall commence.
Keep forgetting I shouldn't look at the YouTube. I should look at the share screen. Otherwise, I'll be in the past, but in the present.
Is it okay if I talk about some of my recent drawing experiences?
Go ahead.
Yeah, so basically, reason I got this computer was a gift, and it was so I could practice digital art. And I was like, oh, cool, like, I can't wait. And it came with a pen, and I went out and bought a desk, because I didn't want to just not have a space for it. And then Every single application I've tried to use for one reason or another doesn't work except Agi. That's I wanted to practice drawing skeletons or mannequins or whatever you're drawing right now is called, and I just can't. Nothing wants to work with me.
Yeah, no. I know what you mean.
What type of
Like-
computer you got?
It's a Intel Evo Gram. It came from Costco.
Bro got the Costco computer.
Like, get the Costco.
Windows or Mac?
Okay,
Windows.
it's Intel, so
I don't know, man. I haven't worked with computers in years. And by that I mean like professionally, because I was a technician at some point, basic one, but you know, the knowledge has left me.
I tried GIMP, and it won't read my pen. And I'm sure there's some super easy setting to get it to read my pen, but I just can't figure it out. And then Photoshop just crashes on me all the time, and Inkscape. I forget what my problem with Inkscape was.
What tablet and pen are you using?
So I don't have a tablet. It's a touchscreen computer. I know the pen works because I drew something in Agi, and then the pen is. It just says LG. It doesn't tell me anything besides that.
If I had to take a guess, there's some compatibility issue with the touch of the like display and not registering with the programs, because I believe normally they're more compatible with tablets on the get-go.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to figure something out. It just sucks because I was like, all right, like I'm gonna do it. And I don't expect to be good, but like I'm gonna try, and it doesn't wanna work with me.
You can't even start. That's the main issue.
Yeah, like I've tried to like tell people like, oh, I can't draw. It's like, well, you gotta try, and I'm like, no, I mean like literally, like it won't let me make a line.
I'm sorry that's happening to you, man.
Thanks.
The thing about it is that I haven't used Photoshop, but I think you might have to mess with the settings somewhere. Because for clips, I meant for like in the program itself. Because I have the same issue with Clip Studio with my tablet, so I had to like adjust certain settings so it would work, because it wouldn't let me undo, and it wouldn't register my touch sensitivity. So every time I have to reinstall my tablet if my computer turns off, and I have to turn certain options on so it can register the sensitivity. So that's me with a tablet and Clip Studio. So I believe there might be something you have to do in the settings for Photoshop. I don't know what though.
Yeah, and my specific issue is like, if I open it and like upload a picture, it'll like crash immediately. And if I don't upload a picture, it'll crash like 40 seconds later.
Jesus.
Oh,
Try playing Paint Tool Side already?
Sorry, did I try what?
Paint Tool Side.
Paint tool side.
I don't know what that is. I'm a dumbass when it comes to computers.
No, it's a drawing program.
It's a what program?
Drawing. Like Photoshop and stuff.
Okay. Does that one cost anything?
It can. Most people got it through other means. I know.
Real quick, your issue with Photoshop, at least from what I'm seeing, is probably because so by default, Photoshop uses your graphics processor to help support it, because it is pretty resource intensive. So its random crashes might be due to that, considering laptops, the integrated graphics in them tend to not like when they're being overused. So when the program opens, you can go to Edit, then Preferences, then Performance, and then there should be a box that should already be checked that says Use Graphics Processor, and then uncheck that and see if that helps with your Photoshop.
I'm gonna try that right now.
Perfect.
I hope it doesn't kick me out of the DC or something.
It's fine. If it does, I can drag you back in. That's not a problem.
Thanks. Jesus Christ, I feel like such a boomer. Like, I literally don't know what I'm doing with my computer half the time, and it's super embarrassing.
Don't
As for
feel
your
bad
issues with GIMP, like not registering your pen, it might be because of
Wait, did Paintless like got discontinued? I'm trying to find like the actual price.
I don't know.
Holy shit, I can't find it. This is this looks old. I don't trust it.
Okay, so I got Photoshop open, and then you said I go to, like, plugins?
No, Edit, the Edit tab at the top, Preferences,
Okay.
then Performance.
Oh, preferences at the very bottom.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot. Marshmallow Jackfright says, "Hello guys, how you doing? How you guys doing?"
I'm doing good.
Oh yeah,
Doing great.
uncheck graphics processor. Okay.
Yeah, use graphics processor, and then restart Photoshop after you do that.
Okay. If
Very
this
nice.
works, this is gonna be so cool.
Very nice. Today I'm doing. What's his name? I forgot his name. He was always the one reading your chat for you, Jack. I'm doing his job today.
It's me. You've
Oh, it's
just
Joey.
been interrupting me
shit.
to do my job. You've been actually cutting me off to do my job. I was just going to let you roll with it.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I'm just trying to help Deadwolf at the moment.
Well, so far it's working. I'll have to wait a little bit longer to see if it crashes.
Yeah. And now, it might still crash just due to Photoshop sucks.
Yeah.
Adobe is known for just crashing on a lot of computers.
I never liked Photoshop.
Yeah,
Tried
Photoshop
it.
fucking unstable as fuck. Your issue with
Sorry.
GIMP, sorry, what?
I was just gonna ask, like, does JEK, do you use Photoshop?
No, you see us.
No, he uses CSP.
Yeah, I can't even find undo on fucking this thing.
Jesus.
Might
So
just have to make a new layer.
undo isn't Control Z in Photoshop. Fun fact.
Oh yeah, is it a Control Shift C or am I just being stupid?
It's hold on, photo.
I remember that.
I forget because I changed mine back to Control Z because I'm like fuck that.
The moment you included one more button, Jack, I was like, that is too many buttons.
Yeah.
Or sorry, yeah.
No,
undo is
bag.
Control Z. Yeah. Redo isn't Control Y. It's Control Shift Z.
That's so weird. Why?
So Photoshop, first and foremost, as they have stated for a long time, they're not a drawing program. Illustrator is their drawing program. Just Photoshop was around before Illustrator, so people use Photoshop. So a lot of the tools and stuff are not designed for being artist first. They're more for photo editing.
The reason
And
I'm
that-
doing Photoshop is because that's what other artist I regularly work with, Will Herme, does, and it's like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
you're a competent artist. I'll trust you.
Photoshop,
Wait.
despite not being designed for digital art, is the industry standard for digital art. Like if you work for a company that
Yeah.
provides digital art, you are doing Photoshop.
Yeah, even college wants you to learn that through Photoshop. I was like, so they actually came out and said that it's not for art, and yet everyone literally, almost by law, demands that that's the standard. Like, how does that make sense?
Well, it's not by law. It's just what
No,
everybody
no.
got used to, and that's how it becomes industry standard.
So,
They just they put that out there so that way people would quit getting on them for like not doing certain things. They're like, no, this is a photo editing
tell you
software
what.
first and foremost.
This is the longest I've gone without it crashing, so I think it is good now. Freaking thank you. I was about to uninstall it.
Yeah, pretty much if you're having any issue with a performance on a program on your laptop, it's probably because it's trying to use your integrated graphics, which is just a no for laptops.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's one of those.
The part that was really confusing me is because like Will was trying to help me make it work, and he was like, "Your computer is more powerful than mine. It shouldn't be having this problem."
Yeah. Yeah, and then as for your issues with GIMP, it's probably just due to the nature of your computer being a touchscreen and not actually being a drawing tablet, because a lot of those art programs are designed to work with drawing tablets. They look for the drivers for them. I don't know if there's a specific driver you need to get in order for it to work with other drawing programs, but that might be your issue.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure if I just look it up and troubleshoot it, I can make it work. But I'm excited now because Will gave me some really helpful advice. I was like, hey, I have a lot of anxieties about like spending years developing my style, and then it looks like fucking Family Guy or The Far Side.
Sorry. Family Guy is
Don't
awesome.
worry, if you hate a certain style, you will just subconsciously avoid it at all costs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and I was like, I know that's not how it works. I just like I guess like the real problem is like I'm afraid I won't be able to make a style I like. He's like, well, that's easy. You should just like for your mannequins or skeletons or whatever the proper term is, you should just trace art you like until you get comfortable with it.
That's
And then
true.
when you're doing it on your own, you'll naturally lean towards that. And I was like, that's genius. That's like really smart.
You have permission to trace mine. Just saying. You can just.
I wouldn't mind tracing yours. You have a very
Whoa.
simple.
Yeah, just credit. you
Copying you is my thing. Wait, I didn't agree to this.
know. Well, get copied, son.
wouldn't
No,
even
but
be
I'm
cool.
copying you. This isn't how this is supposed to work.
Tough tits.
Okay, I'll copy you copying him.
Alright, you know what? That is
10
fair.
years. In 10 years, JEK can copy me, and we'll have a nice little like circle.
The nightmare continues.
And then
noticed-
once you're all Jack unified, I'll draw your legs. Welcome to the club.
What?
I noticed my mic is doing the thing again where it's just always constantly on. And
Don't worry about it. Once it happens, it'll be too late.
I do not know if
Okay.
Dark Souls is picking through it up.
Jack,
Yes.
I told my grandma about you, right? Yeah, it's
Odd
super
choice,
funny.
but go on.
She calls you Jekoff.
Damn it!
Some raining says hello. Welcome.
Hello, dude. That's funny. Jacob.
Yeah, I told her that I'd tell you, but she was like, "No, don't do it. It will hurt his feelings. No, don't."
No, just tell him that he just laughed his ass off. Just tell her that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love scars. Scars are so cool.
What's funny is that she has looking at this riff, she has pretty much the exact same like scar pattern on her face as Vicky does, but flipped.
Huh.
Isn't that funny?
It's crazy.
Nice.
He's just sweating in the
didn't-
corner. Yeah, that's pretty crazy, dude.
Yeah.
It's crazy that the guy that admires you has a character that almost resembles something you made before.
Great value.
Boobies.
Boobs.
Tits, even.
No way.
No tits, only boobs.
No tits. It looks closely up into camera.
Megamind meme.
I love that meme.
I feel like I may have sized them up a bit much. Ah, who cares?
Yeah, that's whatever.
I was about to say, that's not even a bad thing, it's actually a good thing.
I mean, as long as her hips are bigger.
Yeah, right.
Damn, he ain't picky as long as they thick.
Long as they think.
Gotta keep that
Well,
hip to tit ratio.
She's canonically bottom heavy, so.
Heavy.
Heavy.
Wait, no, wrong character.
What?
Did you just turn into Freddy there?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Sorry.
Heavy fast bear.
He's like, ooh, sandwich make me. or.
Jack, I started there and loss in the background.
What do you say?
I just said like hide Freddy Fazbear and loss in the background.
What if I made like
And
this
Easter,
amazing
you know what?
fucking art piece, right? It's super illustrative and it's got like perfect lighting and everything, but the composition, just the composition of it, makes people think of the "Is This Lost" meme.
I'm gonna be right back. Gotta get a drink.
Be safe.
Don't die.
No, you can die. Just be safe while doing it.
She's got a scar on her titties, man. That must be unfortunate.
Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes people get Draculas and werewolves confused and they think you gotta stab her in the heart.
Oh.
My bad.
Jesus Christ, these tits are just defying all logic.
Dig it.
Okay. Yep. She's got a little armor panel there on the side. There's like a little wolf on it.
Yep.
Whoa, what was that? You good?
I don't
What
know.
happened? I heard a loud bang.
This sounds like a
It
door.
was not that loud.
Oh wait, no, that was from my house. Never mind. Something tells me I should check, but I really don't.
I'm gonna get going.
Alright, you
Alright,
do
see ya.
that.
Have a
Goodbye.
good night.
Got a little widge on the side there.
My grandma's calling. I'll be right back.
Grandma!
Hold on.
By the way, Jack, if you want to for the next piece, you can change up the outfit or do your own take on it or whatever.
Noted. I might not, but noted.
Yeah, I mean, no pressure either way.
says noted, but his ass is not going to remember once that next run starts.
You know me too well, Joey.
Douche, douche.
Touche, you went in spooking.
He has 4 more lines before he forgets completely.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, watch it happen in real time.
Oh my god. MT's been brainstorming like a bunch of shit because we accidentally have apparently a really good idea.
Wait, who's we?
No, me and NT.
Oh, cool. I look forward to seeing that.
That might be out later down the line, sort of thing. Vicky's still first and foremost.
Yeah, when are you going back to?
I said it. I was gonna do it today. I was gonna start working on the maps.
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't hear.
badass. I also somehow completely missed that. I apologize.
JP Smooth says, "Hey, hey,
Hey, old JP Smooth. I like a little JP Rough, if you ask me. Come on, just pity laugh at least.
I'm sorry. It's so cold, Jack.
Man.
Freezing my ass off here.
I didn't know what you said. I didn't know there was a joke.
Please clap.
Please clap. I love that video. He's so defeated. Like, I have to say it, don't I? I suck at jogging, so I'm taking walks instead.
I hear
Walks are
that.
good.
Yeah.
I've been dieting and going on walks. I've lost 20 pounds so far, so walks kick ass.
God damn.
Turns out all I had to do was watch my calories. I didn't even have to change what I eat.
How long do you walk?
Pretty much as long as I feel like. So, you know, if the weather's good, I could walk for like 2 or 3 hours, but usually it's about like an hour to an hour and a half.
Alright. Keep that in mind. I didn't walk for very long today. It was like a really fucking like snowy ass morning. Sun wasn't even up yet, so I walked up to like a bit past the store, and I noticed there was like a park there, and I just fucking sat by a tree for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, so the low here is -10 and the high was 10, so my ass did not go on a walk today.
I like the snow.
I like the snow too. I don't like sub-zero temperatures.
Oh. Yeah, I know, I get you.
Winter do be my favorite season.
Yeah, right now at my house, it looks like it snowed, but that's all the fucking hail that's collected.
It's like a coating
It's
of
a
hail.
sheet of ice. Yeah, it's a sheet of ice out there. It's fucking bad. JP Smith says, how's it going? It's going pretty alright. Freezing my ass off as you can hear.
Yeah, I'm freezing my feet off, and I feel stupid because if I had just brought my slippers down, this wouldn't have been a problem.
I'm in a tank top.
Yeah, I could put on socks and that would solve one of my issues right now, but they're so far
It
away.
sucks.
I'm in a tank
It
top and
sucks,
I'm
and I'm
indifferent to
still-
the situation.
What is the temperature in Sweden right now?
Right now? Oh, thanks. I was looking at the little fucking hotbar thing to tell me about the fucking weather and it instantly changed to stocks. Thanks. 0 Celsius. The
Freezing.
the exact freezing degree. It's
Nice and
nothing.
cold. Yeah. It hit a all new low not an all new low. Oregon's been colder, but it's the coldest Oregon's been in a long time. It hit fucking -15 Celsius.
Damn.
chili.
Oh, I don't know what exactly it is, like what the scientific term is. But when I go outside, I think it's because like the inside of my body and my breath is like fighting with the cold outside, but I feel like I'm choking.
It's an interesting thing because for me, when it gets too warm, when it gets too warm around me, I get the feeling that I can't breathe, which I hate. I've never gotten that with cold.
Yeah, I don't know. It kind of feels like the air is like leaving my body super quickly or something. I've never had the heat thing you're talking about.
JP Smooth asks, is it snowing over there? Well, over there's a lot of places.
Yeah, like
It's not snowing
I'm in
for me
Colorado
right now. Yeah.
It was for me.
Oh, nice.
It snowed for me a bit today. I don't know if it is right now. It's 11 o'clock. I'm not gonna go check.
I'm back.
Hey, Greg.
Yeah,
Welcome back.
made me some noodle soup. I was hungry.
I'm
Made
back.
myself a cup of coffee, not to drink, just to keep my hands warm.
Nice.
Could you say you got yourself
Got yourself a what?
a cup of Joe?
Oh, okay. All right.
Fucking
Hilarious.
God damn it.
Get those
Thank you.
Damn it.
I'll be here all night.
This is a stupid build up to that. I was so angry.
Your ass did not find that funny.
No, it's just like the stupid build up because I actually didn't get it. I didn't know where he was going with it. And I was just like, oh my god, he's gonna say Joe. That's what got me.
This is just me.
That's what's really bugging me, that little shoulder there. There we go. Much better.
Oh no, did my internet ate shit? Okay, good. Man, it's crazy. I checked 121. They're very far.
121.
Oh, how's the Valheim been going?
We've entered the Iron Age, I suppose.
Oh, okay.
One problem that game has, though, I noticed. You have to do a lot of like magic shit in order to get a hold of ordinary shit. Like I need a fucking what was it? What were they called? A Surtling core, just to make a smelter, and it's like this fucking weird tesseract-looking cube. And I was like, I know you're not real. I know you're some fantasy shit.
Jack,
Like,
do you have nitro? Like,
that I do. That's why you look at my little Mickey and she goes bop 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 whenever I talk.
yeah, that's literally like what was making me wonder. I was like, I want a little bop bop bop.
I need some references of her boots.
JP Smooth says, you're good at drawing with a mouse. How long you been drawing again? Well, he's not drawing with a mouse.
I used to draw with a mouse, actually.
Yeah.
I don't have boot references. I'm sorry. I have to make one up.
I'll just wing it.
Hey, Jack, I got a question.
Do you know?
Yeah. Do you ever have those characters that are like just a chore to draw? Like you have no fun? whatsoever
This one,
drawing them.
she's got
I-
14 pouches.
Don't get me wrong, I love Persica. She's fucking great. She's one of my favorites. But she's always a pain to draw because of her skin. Because it has like the weird little like. She has the texture of a peach, right? So there are certain
Blotches.
areas of her. Yeah, there are like blotches of like red and yellow. Or orange and yellow rather. And it's
Yeah.
always very
She
tricky to draw.
wanted to. Like, is the issue continuity?
No, I mean. No, it's not continuity. There is one reference that I always refer to whenever I draw her. It's the bikini one because it shows the most skin, and I feel like it's
Get it?
the one that
She's
actually
a
works
fruit?
the most. What?
I said get it because she's a fruit.
Oh, I thought you said furry, and I was like, well, hold on. But yeah. Like, you know, like, okay, for doodles, sure, there's no problem there. I just draw out the patterns and then just color accordingly. But for full pieces, then I have to get a little bit more detailed with it.
Yeah.
And I have to constantly, like, remember how the patterns of a peach look like and how the colors blend into each other.
Oh, you go that in detail?
Yeah, I mean...
Guys,
So look at...
Wow.
am I
Mad
crazy or
respect.
is her leg too short?
Let's mirror it and look. It might be too short.
Yeah, that's a very stubby shin.
Also, that tit is going way too crazy over there.
Picky, picky, picky.
Keep forgetting.
Yeah,
Don't keep forgetting. Don't look at the YouTube. Look at the share screen. You already drew the boot. Here I was looking at some tactical knee-high boots for you. Nah, this would be annoying to draw. I'm gonna post them, but these would be annoying to draw. There you go. Posted them in PC share. They look good, but they look annoying to draw.
So that's good. That's good, boob. And then I'll just take this and just yank it out a little.
Those are some pretty good looking boots in BC, sure.
Yeah, those aren't bad at all. Though I feel like if she had boots that high, they would be strapped.
Yeah. Boots. Boots are fun to draw. At least for me. Feet are not fun to draw. I hate drawing feet.
I've noticed.
Oh,
I've
same,
noticed all the times
dude.
like you
But
neglected to
Jack-
draw toes.
But Jack, the majority of the people out there want feet, man.
Fuck them. Fuck 'em.
This guy's crazy. Can we get that?
No,
in
don't
quotes,
fuck them.
please?
That's exactly what they want.
I guess I'll just work that out. There we go.
So when you say that if you think knee highs they would be strapped, you mean something along the lines of this, right? I put it
Oh,
in decent
sorry, I
shape.
like went back to full screen.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
I think they'd be more like Velcro, but yeah, closer to that for sure. I feel like her priority there would be like, I want to be able to put my boots on like that, and then I can like jump into a fight or get ready to go hike a mountain or whatever the hell it is I do.
I'll
I
go
think
hiking.
I found a better set of boots.
Hiking does sound like
This one looked easier to put on.
They're all very stylish. She would go for practical. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like style. I like it when she has like unique, identifiable things. But I also feel bad because if you're not on JEK's Patreon or Discord, you get through his Patreon, you have no context for what we're talking about. So I guess the moral of the story is give your money to JEK.
Moral of the story is stop being poor.
Moral of the story. Hey,
that easy.
What's the matter? You don't make enough money to go into JEK's server?
It's such a fucking dick. If you're homeless, why don't you just buy a house?
No, my favorite of that is the one where it's like, dude, you want to give homes to the homeless? But then think about that. There could be a homeless person living right next to you, and you wouldn't even know.
Fucking logic. I like this character because she goes well with. Because I draw Vicky in a very specific way. That differs from the rest of the characters. I shade her differently. And I
How
can
do you
play that.
shade
Yeah,
Nikki?
I like.
No, not Nikki. Vicky.
I appreciate.
Oh, Vicky. Oh yeah, you use the
Yeah,
dot
yeah.
shading.
Dot shading. Yeah, I use the
Oh,
dots and a bit of like ink shading as well. And I can apply that
Vicky's
to this
very
character as well. It works.
comic book-esque, which I do really like.
I can apply that to this character as well. It really works on her.
Badass. Jack, do you ever look at old comic books like Jack Kirby or Steve Ditko, stuff like that?
No. Although there is one comic that I looked at for inspiration for the Vicky comic and for Vicky, and that is Hellboy.
I love Hellboy.
I
Mike
fucking love
Mignola's like
Hellboy.
one of my favorite artists.
Good
was
shit.
great.
Good shit.
Yeah. Yeah. None on Rama.
It wouldn't be smart if I had it like that. I should have it like that.
One thing I really appreciate about Hellboy is he's left-handed. There's not a lot of left-handed characters in media.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Yes, left-handed icon.
Let
slay.
that queen slay.
Yes.
Fun facts. Wolf is left-handed. Oh.
Oh, well, look, that looks like I got it right then.
Yeah. It's okay, I would have reached over and slapped you. I'd be like, no, redo the whole thing, Jack.
I assume, like, it doesn't matter which hand smokers use. I mean,
No, we're
it's
still
not like it's a challenge to hold a thing with your left hand or your right hand. Your non-dominant hand, I mean. Anyway, so how about some sports?
How about them sports? JP Smooth says I do like the character Vicky. Yeah, she's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
She's very cool, and I'm glad you like her. More people need to like her, whether they like it or not.
Yeah, I saw you reply
Force
to
him, Jack.
There's not enough.
the one guy that was like, "Can I do fan art?" And you're like, "Please,
Please.
please,
Oh.
do."
So you want
Gotta
fan?
draw Vicky for Valentine's Day. What would she even wear?
Oh, she would wear the Cupid outfit and she would hate it. You're probably the only person, Greg, who's drawn Vicky in a lewd manner.
No.
And I respect that.
That's what I
Is
do.
Vicky a gremlin?
No, she's a witch.
No, I know, like, she's a witch, but does she, like, is her personality gremlin?
Violent, high energy, I guess.
Honestly, Jack, the first thing I thought when I said, what would Vicky be wearing? I did think of the Cupid outfit, but instead of her hating it, she's on a pile of corpses of people she shot with her shotgun. Like Doom, like a Doom poster cover.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, she's.
Oh, that'd go hard.
It's funny you say that, because I was trying to do a Doom 1 poster with Vicky for a long time, and it just fell through completely.
Yeah, no, it's a lot to take in. I don't blame you. Kudos for attempting though.
I just
Yeah, well,
dropped.
I want to make something cool in Vicky. I don't know what, though. I'm pretty out of my element with it.
I just dropped Vicky like that, and then I was
Take a
like,
few tries.
go follow Jack's Patreon. His game is releasing in 2000. I don't know. Do it.
2000, I don't know. 2000 something.
2,000.
2000's generous.
3,000.
Don't-
Pre-order,
Here's
pre
Sorry, Joey. I stole your joke. My bad.
That was
Pre-order
I'll get back
now.
to you.
Pay $50 and get the Vicky DLC Cupid outfit. It's never gonna happen. Just pay him.
Just pay him. That was me and Joey. Want to be faster? How about you help out? What'd you learn? Fucking C
Uh,
script.
I offered. I do believe I actually offered before you switched to the GZ, the Doom,
Yeah. Unity's a
and
fucking
then
bastard, though. Fuck Unity.
eh,
It's like, oh, I can do all these things. Oh, you want your character to go up a slope? I'm fucked. I can't help you there, buddy. I just can't. You fuck. You can't continue.
How long did it take to learn all that? Or are you still learning it?
What, Unity or Z script?
The thing you're using.
Z script. I mean, I'm still learning it. I started it. Pretty much a year ago.
Wait,
Uh,
actually, wait. I'm literally stupid right now. Did we fix that leg?
Yeah, we fixed it.
yes.
Okay, all right.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, I started pretty much a year ago.
can I tell a little story?
Yeah, go ahead.
Long story. So when I was a little around fourth grade, I'd say, I wanted to get into coding, right?
Yes.
So I went to the hour of code thing, right? Where it's not really coding; it's playing Legos on a
Yeah.
screen. But I genuinely thought that'd be coding. So I spent fourth grade through eighth grade learning, I kid you not, Scratch block coding 4 years of my life, thinking it would be helpful.
Oh no.
It was not. I was able to recreate the entirety of Super Mario Bros. In Scratch, but it wouldn't help me with any actual coding.
Oh yeah, no.
It sucked. Anyway, that was my story. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
That was way too long.
It's
You know,
nothing
yeah,
more
I'll show you.
tragic than job hunting. When I was like, what? How old was I?
I got a friend who graduated. I got a friend who graduated college, and he's told me that he's put in over 80 applications since he graduated. He only graduated like 2 months ago, so I'm just like, Jesus Christ.
I think I was like 19 or something. I was job hunting because I decided, or rather, I didn't decide. They convinced me that I already finished high school, which was bullshit. While job hunting, I got this job application, and I kid you not, I walked into a pyramid scheme. I was so angry.
Man.
Damn.
I don't remember. I think that's my mom that was recommending it. You should go check it out. Check it out. I go in. They start talking. Yeah, if you share the money and they pay you and you pay me, I'm like, oh, why am I here? Kill me. The moment I saw the triangle on the fucking board, how we can explain it, I literally felt like I wasted 30 minutes of my life.
There's no way they actually did that.
Yeah, it was a pyramid scheme.
Oh my god, they literally drew a pyramid.
Yeah, they were hiring
That's
people.
That's why it's called that.
Yeah, but
Well, yeah, we
I
know
think-
it's a pyramid scheme, but usually people smarter than that don't draw the pyramid, and then people realize it's a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, but that was
You would,
like
you would
when I
actually
was-
be shocked. That's how it's pitched. Like almost all of them.
You know.
yeah,
The like Tupperware programs and stuff. They send you a little graph, and it's got the fucking triangle on it, on like how the trickle down, because that's how it got its name. Is just because like that's what they use to represent it all the time.
oh, I remember Beast Boy made a really fire song about it.
I got so mad because
Yeah, Teen Titans.
back then people like they were aware of pyramid schemes, but it's like not everyone like knew that it was a thing, right? So the people that figured it out finally started doing it on my island because everyone here's fucking not internet savvy, so nobody knows what the fuck this is. I sit in there with adults older than me, seeing them like falling for this shit. I'm just sitting here like I don't give a shit. I just want to go home.
You don't need to be tech savvy to to not fall for a pyramid scheme. Fucking, what do you think the NFT shit was?
Oh yeah, that was just a modern pyramid scheme.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that's like
so
a
many of
modern
them
day.
were.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Yeah, that's
Square
a-
Enix is still on that.
Yeah, there's a
Jesus
lot of people
Christ,
still on it.
They haven't learned their lesson yet.
Elon finally lost enough money to them to finally disable NFT profiles on Twitter.
Amazing.
Nice.
I saw a bunch of people who were like, "Oh, rare Elon W." I'm like, "This no, he's just not making money off of it anymore."
Yeah, like the only reason he's doing this is because it's hurting him so much.
Yeah. It's not an Elon W. This is an Elon shame. He's hiding from it.
Like, I don't know how you do this, man. Like you make it look so easy. Like, I look at this and I think like, okay, obviously I can't do it that well, but like, it
Also
can't be
not
that
right.
hard. And then I draw a line.
Also, I have a stabilizer on.
What's a stabilizer do?
Yeah, without it, my lines come out like this. Let's see if I can continue drawing.
Oh.
Oh my god. That's the true
basically-
face.
It slows
Jack,
down
buddy.
your lining.
You're a
and smooths
phony.
it.
I think you need to turn down your stabilizer a little bit just to practice. My god.
Listen, it's a tool.
Someone's
it's
getting a
there,
little reliant
use
on it.
He's a big fat.
Yeah, it's there, use it, but fucking, that was bad.
Man, here's the thing. The whole thing about the stabilizer, I feel like it's a necessity because it's not the same as drawing on a piece of paper. Like, you have, like, your desk, you're stable. When you're doing it on a tablet and a screen, like, you don't know, like, the size of your canvas, like, in real life terms, so it just
Yeah, no.
feels off.
When I'm drawing on paper, which I rarely do, it doesn't seem to be much of an issue. I have to be a little bit more careful, yes, but it's not that bad.
The number one reason I want to start drawing on computers is because, like, I hate when I draw on paper. I'm like, oh, I hate this line, and I just can't, like,
Yeah, you can't
actually
control
ever
yourself
to
up.
erase it.
Yeah.
Listen to me. Start tradition.
There's
The undo button
there's
is
some-
gonna ruin your life.
Good sir, I'll have you know that I've been drawing traditional since like before I could like do addition.
Good. The undo
I'm
button
ready
ruined
to-
my life, man. I'm trying my best to undo less and less now because I'm like, if I could draw with a pen without making a mistake on paper, why am I so nonchalant about, oh, I got undo? No mistakes. Finish faster. Some people say, how do you draw so fast? And all I can say is I just wing it because that's what I do.
Yeah.
Wing it.
Hey, I can't stand how cold it is. I am gonna go get slippers, and then I'll be right back.
Okay.
Be safe.
I love drawing trees. Because that's when I really, like, am allowed to wing it as much as I can.
I like drawing mountains. Like,
And
it's
style
great.
it as I please.
Bitch, I drew 2 lines. Look back up at my screen, and you're just making like a utopia. This is crazy.
Yeah, when you're having fun, you're just having fun. Like, I draw mountains real quick too. It's nice. Honestly, the two things that I practiced and learned, I'm not gonna say I'm good at drawing trees, but like I know, like, you know how when a branch comes out, there's like a weird contortion on the tree where you see the lines. Like, I practice that a lot.
Yeah.
Now I can do it on the fly. I can draw like the holes on them. The same with mountains, trying the cracks. That's the one thing that I like drew like passionately. I enjoy it.
You drew trees passionately?
Yeah, it's nice because there's so much detail in them. Like
That's cool.
the trees, mountains. At one point, I started trying flowers because they're complicated as hell to draw. Like how do you draw a rose? Once you figure out that it's just some weird squiggly lines going into each other, it becomes easy. But
It's a
At
spiral.
first you're just-
It's a very strangely patterned spiral. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's the golden ratio.
Yeah. Yeah,
Golden
it's that.
ratio.
I love your spirals.
Oh yeah, no. I'll make a thing out of them. I love spirals.
Your
Even though
art
I
just has
learned,
this whole like sort of like Halloween tune vibe. I can't get enough of it.
it's hell, man. Have you not seen JEK's hell characters?
I know. I love his hell characters. I love his hell towns.
Yeah.
At one
It's-
point, I would like to get a comm of Wolf as if she was a hell character, just because it's fun. Your world is fun, Jack.
Yeah, I'm glad you
think so. Listen, it's way better than Hazbin Hotel. They actually kill people not for fun with plot.
Yeah. Hospital Hotel doesn't make
Are we
sense
ready
to
to
me.
talk about-
Like, you have Charlie, right? Why is she so nice? She's
Yeah.
literally the daughter of like Satan or some shit.
Well,
And-
so
I guess
don't wanna
that's the
defend this
joke.
show very much because I don't.
They
like
don't.
it.
I feel like they never really explained that. Why she's so compassionate.
Well, I think part of it, right, is like she says on the pilot that the point of hell is to like rehabilitate.
Yeah, but where did she
and
get that
she's like,
motivation
okay,
from?
I don't know. She's probably just like, I want to do it my I don't know.
Like,
I
yeah.
don't have an answer. I don't
Yeah.
like the show and I don't want to defend it.
Yes, the characters in my world has the same idea. Like they're not, they're not fucking chaotic demons that just want to destroy everything and bring agony. They are people with like compassion as well. But I've written a good reason why they're like that.
You should write a book.
Maybe I'm working on an encyclopedia.
Bro, the more fucked up thing about this show is that nobody really thought about it, or rather, people are just choosing to ignore it. This show straight up says that everyone who's from the community, the alphabetic community, they're going to hell. That's it. No redeeming quality whatsoever.
Oh man.
They're going to hell, and it doesn't help that everyone in hell is like sexually supercharged to be depraved for no goddamn reason.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no, everyone who's in hell like loves being in hell. They love like shooting other people and doing drugs and doing the big sex.
Sex.
And
Sorry.
Here's the thing, why is
yeah, I don't know,
everyone
like-
in my big better question, why is everyone in hell a fucking demon? Where's the people who actually died and went to hell? What, they just turned into demons, that's it?
They get their own hell
I think
sauna.
yeah, I think the
Yeah, no.
implication is that if you
I remember seeing the pilot, and that was like what she was talking about, like hell is overpopulated, and you see all the back shot, like the backdrops, and like
Back
where-
shots.
So no, sorry, and I was like, where are all the people?
verbally,
There's like nobody fucking here.
Yeah.
the thing that really bothered me about the pilot is that like on top of just setting up stuff for the pilot, they set up stuff for future episodes, and I was like, I don't want to wait like 3 more years for possible answers to these questions.
Yeah, no.
That's a problem with a lot of pilots. So I won't say that's like a specifically has been a hotel issue. A lot of pilots will overload because they just need to provide as much as possible to get backers.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
you know, like
However-
I don't want to say. Go ahead.
However, Has-Been's show fucking they got a lot more than just the lore that's like fucking loaded.
Shit.
I just wanted to say like
Oh,
I
shit.
don't think I could do better, but like it still bothers me.
Yeah,
Guys.
no, it's fucking it's
Yeah,
a
what's
weird
up?
ass show.
My friends are wanting to play some Lethal Company. I'm sorry guys, but like I gotta go. I'm
Relax.
busy.
Okay.
Careful, bracken
I mean,
Yeah,
I'd love
thanks
to
for
be
chatting.
here with you guys because you guys are like some of the coolest guys I know, right?
All right, tone it down.
And like,
We've never talked before.
listen,
I
listen,
don't even
guys,
come
like,
here.
I respect you guys, you know. Anyway, goodbye, guys. See you
Later,
tomorrow.
man.
Bye.
Have fun playing Lethal.
Later. Oh shit.
Can you believe that guy just pretending he admired us? I'm joking.
Like I get that people are like they like my work, but there are certain times where I just be like, all right,
Fucking Pixel
look,
Jack.
I need you to dial it back a little bit. What, this one? This one? This one really bugging you?
No,
Oh, too bad.
no, I didn't even see that one.
No, get on his ass. You make Pete talking about like why do we let him get away with this shit, and then he tries to get away with it.
I'm on your Patreon. Pay you a shit ton of money. Fix this pixel, so help me God.
He came back.
They were born.
They were what?
I don't know. He just cut out.
They're boring.
Anyone else hear the Mario?
They were
thing?
boring.
Damn.
Is this my phone? What the fuck?
They were boring. I didn't want to hang out with them.
Man, you made this whole grandiose outro and now you came back? Better have brought
Yeah.
food or something.
Yeah.
It's this nifty little thing called attention seeking. Is what it's called.
Damn, bro.
Bro, you didn't have to call me out that bad. Actually, no, you did.
I think it's perfectly fine to leave things out for future episodes to be answered, but you know, you have to at least answer the most basic of questions. Why the hell does the bitch want to do that?
Yeah.
I feel like.
Are we still on that?
I guess.
I feel like the most important thing is like establish like the core setup, and then establish a small problem that lets you see how all the characters work. And that is like, okay, I'm here. I know I have some idea of what to expect for future stuff. Don't like that it was like, we're gonna get the premise kicked off, but then we're also gonna ask questions that are gonna get answered for years. And I feel bad. I don't like shitting on the creation, but I genuinely just don't like it.
Here's the thing: you're not shitting on it. You're You're just criticizing and having a critical criticism of it. I said critical so many times now. You're just having a critical analysis of the show. It's not out of hate or anything. You just think it feels a bit shallow. Like,
I need you to not say the word critical anymore. Every time you do, Charlie White gets closer to my house.
Is that his fucking last name? Is it just
Yeah.
White? Oh.
Yeah.
That fits him for some reason.
Well, the fucking Florida man fits the last name White. Yeah.
Oh, it's because he has a white T-shirt all the time.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of.
My iconic white T-shirt.
I always love when he fucking shows up in a black T-shirt. He's like, I don't mean to startle you guys, but
You missed a pixel.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
listen, man, if nobody else notices,
Gonna
it's
be-
not a problem.
that's gonna be Jack's fucking biography, Mr. Pixel.
It's the same with Tombstone. Mr. Pixel.
Oh, I thought that was gonna be like what it says on your Twitter handle.
Jack Corbin, Mr. Pixel. Always.
At Mr. Pixel.
Okay. What do we do now? It's gonna look strange, but whatever.
Man, this piece was pretty cool until you like ruined it by adding a woman.
Oh man.
Misogyny. Is that even how that's pronounced? No, misogyny. Can't English. I'm yourself. Don't question me.
What's that meme where it's like the two medics that just say women and start laughing, and then it's like Ryan Gosling looking at like at the comic book girlfriend.
Okay, I didn't think I'd get to use this already, but since we brought it up in VC share, I like to picture this is Jack whenever he's trying to hit on a chick talking about the Joe Rogan podcast.
I swear, when I listen to this podcast, it's very funny and not misogynistic.
I saw that tonight. I was just waiting to save it for the perfect time.
JP Smooth Game Boy says that man really just sat that.
Okay, it's my woman.
Hey,
Hey, whoa, now.
careful what you're
Oh
saying.
man, we don't do that anymore.
Yeah, come on, you can't own women, guys.
Like we don't do that.
You can't own property,
At least not publicly.
man.
At least not publicly.
Yeah, we stopped doing that as of like the end of last year.
JP Smooth says that man really just said that. Yeah.
That's what I just said.
Uh,
Man, you're sleepy or tired or forgot I stole your job temporarily.
Cool.
What?
Little like stars, little dots.
Yes.
Looking good.
Too small.
What do you mean too small? I got space. They're so far away.
Now JEK knows the exact measurement of stars. Okay.
It's very hard to not like over fucking.
Oh shit! You spilled something.
Yeah, I spilled a couple gas giants here.
What did he say? The stupid heart icon is in the way. I hate the stupid heart icon on YouTube. I'm just gonna hand you over your job, Joey. I can't read that.
They're horrible that much.
Thanks. Have you been reading them? Because I've been reading them for the past half hour.
Yeah, it's because I went to make soup. I was reading them in the beginning, remember? Then I came back, barged into your office, took over your radio station, and tell people jokes about Lidmer.
What?
What the fuck? No.
It's your what did he say, Joe? I can't read the last part because the heart icon is in the way.
It just says it's your woman, but like still lol.
It's okay. She doesn't let misogyny get her down. She has weapons and monsters and other more important things to worry about.
Some anime characters are gonna have legal rights, man. We're gonna do them. You ready to like ask for an ID for Amy, Jack? Like a legit ID?
The fuck are you saying?
Yeah.
No, it's
What are you
some
talking-
fictional characters are gonna have legal, real rights with the way shit's going. Are you ready to ask for an ID, like real ID for a fictional character?
The Vicky IP,
Passport?
the intellectual property of Vicky.
Yeah. Gotta have
Me
a
on my way
passport
to
for it.
commission a driver's license.
Oh man, I just imagine Vicky with a driver's license and she has like the worst like picture. She just looks dirty on it.
She would get that thing that like dogs get when you take pictures of them, where their eyes are just like flashes.
Make that a full comic. Commission a comic. That'd be funny.
Jack, do you do comics?
Yeah, but they're not cheap.
Yeah. I don't know if I could afford it. It'd be cool though.
It would be super
What was
fun.
the price range for them? Like a full com per panel?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Are those your sweat stains?
Yeah, like because it's not there, the shading is a little bit wonky.
Oh fuck! Did Wolf sit here? Smells couch.
No.
Oh god.
Bad.
Holy shit! I saw half of that lamp and I thought it was one of those Pokemon's Weeping Bell. Because it had like the red lips.
I love Weeping Bell. Or actually, I love Bellsprout. I don't really care about the evolutions. Bellsprout kicks ass.
Yeah, it was a tiny little twig. I still remember when he gave, was it Pikachu a concussion or something? In the fucking old Pokemon League.
What?
There was an episode where Ash was fighting a dude with a Bellsprout at the League, and the Bellsprout straight up hit Pikachu right in the forehead and gave him a concussion. Like, Pikachu was gone.
I do not remember that. I didn't watch a lot of Pokemon. I liked it, but it was like hard to get a hold of it sometimes. I do have a fun little story though about the dub. I watched the commentary for the episode where Charmander is introduced, and the voice actor, who I believe was just one of the producers, was like, he just thought it was a one-off character. And then he got the next script. He's like, "Oh, it's a two-parter. Okay, well, no problem. I can keep doing it. Fortunately, I don't have to keep doing it because this voice is very straining for me."
Oh, no.
And then he found out that it was not a one-off character.
Oh, no.
Damn.
Careful what you sign on your contract. You don't know what's on the tiny little.
You think that's
Well,
what the
wasn't he
four
one of the,
kids dub voice actors thought for all the shows? Yeah, one time. Yeah, sure. Oh, it's a whole
yeah,
series?
well, I don't think he signed a contract or anything. I think it was just like, I'm trying to remember the specific story. You gotta understand, I watched this commentary more than 10 years ago. But I think it was like someone canceled, or there was like one more voice actor than they needed than they anticipated, or something like that. And he was like, "Oh, I can step in. It's not a big deal. I've done it once or twice before." And he totally just screwed himself over.
With the way dubbing used to be over here in the West, it does not surprise me because it was not taken very seriously for a long time.
Which sucks.
It still bothers.
Which sucks because if it was taken seriously, these people would have more stable income like Japan. In Japan, once you own a role, that role is yours, regardless of when it's done.
Yeah.
Oops, daisy.
It's okay. We live in a world where like anime girls say sus, so.
Oh my god.
Nah, that's the woke movement, and now they're paying for it because Japan's not standing for that shit.
Yeah. Did you guys see that post where I feel like looking back it had to be bait because it's so bad, but there was like a localizer that was like "You're already dead" from Fist of the North Star like never sat right with me because it's not a very good translation. Here are some of my adaptations, and they're all shit like "You're done for, punk."
Dude, just translate the fucking anime. Nobody's asking you to put your fan fiction in it. That's something that's annoying me for a while now. Because when I go read like the actual source material, you find out that the story is way different.
Better.
Yeah, better. Characters that are annoying actually are tolerable.
You know what else I hate overall is just like censorship. Like, it always irks me that it's like, oh, you don't trust my intelligence enough to just determine that this thing is morally wrong and then move on with my life and keep reading the story.
I don't. Here's the thing. I can understand censoring some things, but at the same time, I'm like, okay.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yes. Hello.
Sorry, I was looking at JEK like make the lanterns brighter. I thought that was really neat.
It's the
That's fucking
layer.
awesome.
Oh shit, I missed it.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Alright, JEK, undo it, redo it so he can watch it.
Oh no.
Right now I gotta color her.
Yeah, like JP Smoothie Boy, Game Boy said, we are living in a world now that a bunch of people all of a sudden like anime. I mean, that's media, right? Nobody liked the first movie that came out in the world, but after that, they're like, it's entertaining. Let's make some more.
One of my friends was like really upset because the like they were like athletes were doing anime poses at the Olympics, and he's like, I got bullied for this shit, and now it's like now athletes are doing it. Like that's fucked up.
Oh shit.
It is fucked up. It is
Too much
fucked up.
filter on this one. I need something cleaner.
Yeah, how come no one's out there bullying those athletes? Should be like pushing them in lockers.
Go ahead, do it. No, I dare you. Go, go
Push this
bully
man
the
that's like-
steroid-ridden athletes.
Full of steroids.
Me on my way to bully the 6'4" athlete that weighs 350 pounds of raw muscle.
On my way to bully the equivalent of Shaq.
Messed up thing about it is like you would think the world would be more fun for it, but then we have people that just like they don't know how to have fun. They have to take things to the extreme.
Yeah, well, I argued to him that like he shouldn't be mad because this hopefully means that kids like him in the future won't get bullied, and he's like, "No, fuck that! I got bullied. This is bullshit."
Literal boomer mentality.
Yeah, I guess that's.
I
the
had to
problem.
suffer through this, so why doesn't everyone else?
I guess that's the reason why it's so hard for people to have fun now. They're too focused on their past instead of living in the present. Like, if they can do it now, you can do it now, unless you're cringe about it.
JEK, open mouth rule. Show her fang.
Oh, but it's just a small bit though.
No, it's okay. You don't actually have to. I'm just being...
Like, it feels like it's a little bit too much going on if that's the case. See what I mean?
No, you're good. You're good. You know.
Yeah.
Will there be
Everyone-
Relaxed it a little bit.
JP Smooth says, you know, from how I'm looking at this drawing before she was colored, she looked like Vicky's older sister.
JEK was saying something a little bit similar. It's like you get to draw her the same way.
Yes, because she has generally a similar aesthetic to her. So I do try to draw her in a similar type of shading. If I can fucking remember what the hell her... Hang on.
If you squint hard enough and paint your screen green, it's Vicky with tits.
Sure, whatever you say, buddy.
JEK, I will send you $2 to make a Green Goblin variant of this piece.
Wait, fuck, my brain. Okay, there we go. I just needed
About what you said earlier, Jack, I don't even consider that I draw Nikki sexy. I just give her a little bit more hips and curvature, and that's it.
And yeah, Jolly loses her shit. Did I
Can't
fuck
help
up?
it, man.
No.
Wrong layer?
No, sometimes I'll like miss and then like accidentally color all the line art. You see there? That can happen
I guess.
sometimes. Speaking of miss, there we go.
Have you made like a top 10 games or movies list, or even like thought about one just for fun for 2023?
No, I don't. That's not really my thing. I'm not good at lists.
2023. Have you even played a game that came out this year?
Me?
Yeah, you.
He's been playing Rogue Company or whatever it's called, Lethal
Oh,
Company.
Lethal Company.
That game came out last year, though, guys.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that was too recent. Anything that came out this year. Elden Ring came out in 23, right?
2022.
Yeah.
Oh,
Two.
fuck.
Shit.
No. There's a
Did you play-
2023 title.
Did you play Pizza Tower?
No, I did not play Pizza Tower.
Pizza Tower's pretty good. You should try it.
I want to play it, and even though I have a PC, I promised I wouldn't game on it, and I'm gonna try to uphold that promise.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I can't
I wouldn't
think
recommend gaming on a laptop unless you have those expensive Alienware laptops that look like big ass
Yeah,
suitcases.
I don't have that. And I wouldn't play anything crazy. Like it would be smaller games like Pizza Tower and that one game with the big titty witch everyone liked from like a year ago.
Yeah,
But
that one.
huh?
No, I just kind of forgot about that one.
Tell you about
Yeah.
Dragon's
Anyway,
Crown,
like,
or-
it would just be smaller games like that. But I'm not gonna. I'm gonna wait and cross my fingers and hope to God they get ports. Or I might buy a Steam Deck, but I would really prefer not to because I feel like the second I buy a Steam Deck, they're gonna announce those ports and then I'll want to die.
Careful
That's how it
with
works.
Steam Deck, because apparently the whole Capcom DRM shit, if you placed, was it Street Fighter? Resident Evil 6 and a few Capcom games, that shit will break your shit and kill it.
That's okay. I have Resident Evil 6 on my PS4. Or on my PS5, but it's a PS4 copy, whatever.
Companies are getting too hung up about creating rights. Like, bro, you're gonna die eventually. Your game's gonna enter the free round. Just shut up and fucking make games. Now
Well,
they keep
like-
trying.
Like, overall, I agree with that statement, but I do feel that, like, sometimes it's warranted. Like, the people doing, like, the nude mods on Chun-Li, where it's like, oh, yeah, that's not for private use. Like, that's, like, people who are probably too young to be seeing that are seeing that.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I got that. I got that.
should be a little aware of what you're doing.
Yeah,
at
like-
least.
Yeah.
Generally, I think, like all the mods, like, restrictions on GTA 5, I think that's completely ridiculous.
Yeah, thanks to the guy that used the Chun-Li mod for fucking Capcom games. From here on out.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
because they're gonna see that shit and they're gonna have a very stupid reaction to it because they're gonna try and police it in all of the wrong ways possible and fuck everyone over.
Oh, they already
At
did.
least
They're
we're getting-
putting in a fucking stricter anti-cheat retroactively. Not just in new titles, but in old titles as well.
Yeah, but apparently it has so
Well,
many Trojan viruses and shit. I'm like, what the
Something
fuck
about
are these
this
people doing?
shading doesn't seem right. Yeah, no.
At least
I
we're
could-
getting all those Marvel 3 mods. Like, those are pretty cool. Why is she orange?
Yeah, no, I thought I was gonna do something there, but it didn't work, so I got to change the rising colors.
Yeah.
That looks
Hey, it's not bad.
sensible.
There. Bit of shading under the necklace, though.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was deliberate. I was like, weird choice, but I'm
No,
not
it
gonna
didn't- yeah, it
question
just didn't
'cause
make
that's
sense.
stupid.
No, Jack is just a dumbass.
Honestly, I don't know why these people make these new models. I kind of get it as a porn artist. I can see the appeal, but I'm not gonna.
Oh
play
no,
fighting-
absolutely, I get it. It's-
I'm not gonna play a fighting game. Like I don't have time to
Yeah, like
focus on a
fucking, I'm playing a
asshole.
fighting game. I'm not, both of my hands gonna be busy anyway. So why?
Yeah,
What was the one fighting game where it was
Play
an
with modern
actual?
controls.
It was an actual strategy to pick the more sexual outfits for your character to distract your opponent.
Yeah. Yes, they had to ban like the sexy outfits in Dead or Alive because response
Yeah, that
times
was
were
it.
slower.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
That's
They
fine.
were purposely doing it to psych out their opponents. Fucking gold.
I think that should be allowed, honestly.
Deception is
Um,
warfare.
I mean,
I don't
that's
know,
the whole
like, there's-
point of that's the whole point of bikini armor, right?
No, the what?
That's the whole point of Zero Suit
Man,
Samus.
I was. What? I just want to talk about Street Fighter 5. What's happening?
I just brought up a random thing. Don't think about it.
Yeah, well, I just want to bring up Street Fighter 5 because what's cool is that like they don't care about making tournament legal shit. Like they have stages where you can get thrown into the ocean, and they have costumes like Blanca-chan. They have a costume for Urien that lets him be Gil, which is super not helpful because Gil is in the game. And it's like, no, all that shit's just banned, and you're expected not to use it. And it's like, fair enough. But I like that it's there in the game because it's like, Yeah, have fun. Like, who cares that it's not tournament legal? It's here because it's fun.
Oh. There we go.
Oh man. It is a good thing that I have a closing shift tomorrow or today, because it is late.
It's 3:21
I was
a.m.
going to ask, is this the only one being done today, or is there another drawing?
I'm gonna do a second one.
Mm.
You could do
More orange.
you could do a if it helps, like you don't have to do it in order. You could pick
No,
one
no,
that seems like it's gonna
that's
be-
how I always do. I'll do it.
Jack
I always do
follows.
them in order.
Jack
No, I always do
follows
them
a-
like in the order I want. I mean,
Jack follows a
Okay.
strict code of art.
all right.
Marshmallow says that looks amazing, Jack. Especially love the shade and the light.
Thank you.
I like the liberty you took to make the stockings and the jacket red. I think that's a little bit of fun.
Well, they seem to be the same color in the reference there.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's fun. It's funny. Ha ha ha!
I'm glad.
Oh yeah, you guys heard about what's coming in the next legal company patch?
No.
No.
Boobs.
Is it
Steamboat Willie and Mickey Mouse is gonna be added in it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
That hasn't already been done like 6 times.
Yes, let's make him scary and spooky and edgy. Haha, just a little quick look into my twisted fucking psychopath mind.
that's
I am
hilarious.
genuinely excited for that mouse game, but that was like that guy was working on that way before Steamboat Willie went into the public domain.
That's true.
Yeah, the mouse game looks freaking awesome.
Chad, if you don't know what we're talking about, stop watching stupid worthless Jack and go watch the mouse trailer, animated first-person shooter.
That hurts my
Gee.
feeling arenas.
Do you let
Jake,
him talk to you like this?
No.
It's
I'm
unhealthy.
I'm rapidly approaching his house as we speak.
You know what? That's a
JP's
win.
Like the Flash running across the ocean to come kill me.
As I'm going.
JP Smooth Game Boy is asking Deadpool. Damn, now I'm thinking about it. I have a question. Is this character based off of Revy from Black Lagoon?
What?
No, I've never actually watched Black Lagoon, which I'm starting to regret more and more every day because I hear it's awesome.
It is awesome.
I think I watched like the pilot and the follow-up, and I'm like, this is stupid. And then people like showed me more clips. I'm like, wait, this actually goes kind of hard. I should watch this. I want to watch Black Lagoon. I want to watch Gunsmith Cats. I want to watch Ghost in the Shell. It's a lot of like classic anime I haven't seen.
Okay.
Well, any of you watched the new Bash the Scandinavia? I forgot what it's called.
Trigun?
Yeah, the new trial. Is it good?
I haven't watched it. I need to watch classic Trigun. I saw the movie, but I don't even remember the movie. That was forever ago.
Vash Stampede when he tries guns. I don't know, I never saw the anime.
Actually, me.
Another good show that apparently it's getting a remake. I think,
Oh, right.
because they showed a trailer of it. No, it was a game. It was a game release. Gungrave, also a good show.
If I could have any anime made, I would have them make like Dragon Ball Brotherhood. I'd be so happy.
How is that even? Pitch in your idea. How will it go?
So basically, it's Dragon Ball, but it's hyper manga accurate. There's no filler, and it's new animation, but it's done in the old style, and Then all these fucking awful Dragon Ball Z fans that I hate, and I'm starting a fight with in JEK stream to see how Dragon Ball is supposed to be.
Are you gonna
They
cover?
could call her lunch instead of launch.
Are they gonna cover? Are you gonna cover Super though?
What about Super?
Are you gonna cover Super in the Brotherhood though? Or are you just gonna pretend it doesn't exist?
No. You go from chapter 1 of Dragon Ball, and then you go to like Goku recruiting Oob, and you're done. There's nothing else.
Thank you. I mean, Super Saiyan 4, sneak it in
Wait.
at least.
Whether I export US.
No, that's not accurate.
You're right, but Super Saiyan 4 is so cool though. It's way better
is
than
cool.
Blueberry Goku.
I completely agree, but also it has no place in this accurate retelling.
Yeah. And man, it's gonna suck. I bet you when I'm 60, I'm gonna see Dragon Ball the remake starting fresh with a new vision. Goku was a high school kid.
I
You know
wanna.
what sucks is they're remaking One Piece to be manga accurate, but they're just using AI, so it's like, well, fuck that.
They're using
Why?
AI.
Where did
How?
it say they're using AI? Which studio's doing it?
Like 3 people said things all at once, so I don't know who said what.
I said, where did it say they're using AI? Which studio is the one producing the remake of the
I
One Piece
forget
anime?
the exact. I forget the exact stuff, but I was I learned this from watching Castle Super Beast, which has like Wooly and Pat, formerly from the Super Best Friends. And it's that same studio that did like the AI backgrounds for that movie recently that was like a big controversy. So it's like, yeah, there's no goodwill for that, unfortunately.
You guys remember a time where art was a form of expression, and when you express yourself,
No.
you're trying to send your message?
No, I live in America and I've been exposed to modern Hollywood for 10 years. I don't remember.
Yeah, you're
Bro,
right.
same.
You're right.
I'm in America too.
Companies have gotten too comfortable with the whole remaking, rebranding shit. Like, just make a show start to finish, let it end, make something else. Stop rewashing. Like, your underwear's dirty, man. Just buy a new one. If it has a hole in it, stop rewashing it. Get rid of it, buy a new one.
Oh shit! I forgot.
I saw the Korean Old Boy for the first time last year. I saw it in theaters. Holy shit, that movie is so good. I felt like a slap in the face. I was like, oh, like artistry in film.
I don't know what is that movie about. I never heard of it.
Never heard of Old Boy?
No. I live on an island, just so you understand. I'm like secluded
No,
from the
that's fine.
universe.
So Old Boy is based on a Japanese manga, and I think in 2003 it was adapted into a Korean film, and it's like the ultimate revenge story.
That sounds interesting.
If you want just a little bit more context, the reason the guy wants revenge is because he's locked in a room for 15 years, like that one room. So.
Bro, spoilers.
No, that's like the first 30 minutes. Shut up.
Dude, I was thinking about watching that, whatever it was called.
I'm gonna slap you in your cartoon nose.
Oh shit! It just dawned on me. You know how there's the people that's like that's cultural appropriation. Where the fuck were they when all of these localizers actually appropriated like shit and changed it to their whim?
Oh, I have news for you. Those people are localizers.
Imagine that. Came full circle. Oh yeah, somebody made. You guys know like the most notorious one, right? The Kobayashi whole
Yeah,
scene
that
where
one.
it's somebody made a AI fix of it with AI voices of the actual voice actor, and the cherry on top is that they made the character mock the localizers at the end with their own voice. It's beautiful.
It's pretty cool. I got to meet a translator at Funimation a few years back, and he was genuinely a cool guy because he does surprise he doesn't like fucking with source material unless he has to. Um, and so we got to talk to him a little bit about it, and he's like, one of the things he worked on was Pop Team Epic,
Oh, nice.
and yeah, and so he was talking about how like sometimes it's even funnier to keep it Japanese because it's more absurd. But then there's things that just don't translate at all. Like there's a Japanese nursery rhyme that it's like, okay, no one's gonna know what this is. It's not very funny, so that he had to change that to like Little Bunny Foo Foo, and it was really cool insight.
Yeah, like
Yeah, and
things
that's
like
how
that.
localization is supposed to be. It's just supposed to take the stuff that would only make sense in context. Like when you see fucking what's the Disney movie Inside Out? They
Yeah.
change what was
Well,
it?
the
The
pizza.
broccoli the kid finds gross to
Yeah.
I forget what they changed it to, but they changed it
I
for
green.
Japan because Japan doesn't find broccoli gross.
I green bell pepper.
Yeah, bell pepper. There it is.
That's kind of like the broccoli of that of Japan.
Yeah,
Yeah, see, they fucked up because they could have just made it pineapple for every country.
there's also there's also other things like fucking Dio in JoJo's when he says fuck, I'm going to butcher the word, but it's like Kiryu, something like that. Because there's no direct word translation for that, so they just use die in English. But like roughly in Japan, it's like it means something along the lines of uh your entire family's bloodline ends here. But that's really long to replace one word with that.
Yeah.
It's actually so it means that it means it can mean either your entire bloodline ends here. It can also mean you will die and never be reincarnated.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
Oh, that's savage.
For the longest time, I
Yeah,
didn't
that
know.
word is fucking great.
The messed up thing about this whole localizer thing, for the longest time, I didn't even know that localizers were a thing. I just called them people that translate shit, like translators.
Yeah,
you
no,
know?
I had that problem too.
Now that I know that they're localizers, the only thing I can say, bro, once you guys lose this job position, do not apply to translate for shit. You're gonna start wars and fuck, it's fucking bullshit. Like,
Well, they wouldn't be
I
hired
think
for
he meant,
translating if you're not. There's a reason why the job titles are called different things.
yeah, but
Yeah,
localizer,
I think
I don't feel like that's even a real job. A translator, yeah. A localizer, really? What I mean?
Localizing is necessary, otherwise you're going to have a bunch of stuff that isn't going to make sense.
Not a
Having
I-
complete creative control in the localization is a little much, but
No, I understand that. The way I see it, because I'm a multicultural island. Like, we speak like 4 languages or
hell
5.
yeah.
So, to me, because we know so many languages, it doesn't make sense to me that, like, I understand, like, the nursery rhymes and stuff that people don't get. Like, you try to find an alternative that makes sense in that spot. But for us, we just translate because we're like, we want to understand you because we're a multicultural place. It doesn't matter if we don't get the nursery rhyme. Once we know about it, we can research about it and find out. Like, that's how you share culture. So the fact that these people are like, oh, people won't get it, let's just change it. I'm like, you're misrepresenting what the person is saying. That's like if I came to America, spoke my native language, said something nice, and they just flipped it entirely because they're like, oh, the meaning of the thing you said on your island, there's no meaning for it for us, so we changed what you said. And now they say something that's like probably insulting. That's how I see it. That's why when people explain this shit to me. I'm like, localizer, that's not a real job. That's fucked up. A translator is what you need, not a localizer.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
well,
gonna have to
a
disagree with you.
translator
Not
can-
everyone is from the same background. Not everybody has that, and it is a culture thing.
Yeah, that's why.
Localization, I believe, is necessary.
Like any job, it
I
can.
think
Any
you
job
don't
won't be
have-
taken seriously if you don't take it seriously when doing it.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, and like
You
the
don't
shit
have
that you
to,
see in
but-
Crunchyroll and stuff. I will fully agree. Yeah, they're fucking up a lot of stuff,
Yeah,
but that's not worthy of discrediting localization.
I feel like someone's trying to tell me something. What's going on?
Yeah, I was just trying to remind you that you don't have to, but you're allowed to take liberties with the outfit if that's easier for you or preferable.
Too late.
Not a problem.
I'm not discrediting them per se. I'm just saying, from my background, I don't understand the problem with just straight up translating it. Because not only it's a sharing of culture, because yeah, you're not gonna get it, obviously. Just go research it. Find out where it originated from. Get it
That's-
informed.
But that's not the point of media. Media is not supposed to be a research project after.
That's true.
You're right, it's supposed to
Media is
entertain.
entertainment. I don't want to have to fucking look everything up after I watch a show just to understand it.
Well, I wanted to say one thing that like this kind of bothers me. You know how like in the early 2000s and late 90s, all the cartoons would like have a little moral at the end of the episode, like during the
Oh,
credits?
dude.
Yeah, no, that doesn't exist anymore.
Okay.
Well, no, so like what I don't get is how we had that, and then we had shit like Brock saying jelly donuts when he's holding a rice ball, and it's like, why couldn't the moral at the end of this episode be like, hey, this show was made in Japan, and Japan rice ball is a snack there. You learned something. You learned something cool, and it's like, no, fuck you. You don't even get to know. You get to be lied to.
That's because 4Kids is a gem of a company.
You need to make them believe that Americans made this for as long as possible. They're gonna find out eventually.
Speaking of those little
How come-
PSAs, though, for Christmas I got my dad the entire collection of the original Transformers show, and it includes all of those PSAs.
Does it come with the movie?
No, it didn't come with the movie, but it does have. So it has all the PSAs, and it also has all the toy ads that they ran during that show.
Oh, that
Awesome.
must have been so happy.
Yeah, fucking gold. I was really glad I found it.
I appreciate you taking a like a more like pulled back view with this piece.
Yeah.
'Cause in my mind's eye, I was like, I don't know which one will be which, but I want one of them to be close up and the other one to be like really far out.
Yeah. Go fucking.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this because I've been playing a shit ton of Dark Souls 2. This looks like the obelisk at the fucking main town in DS2.
I didn't get far in DS2 because that one like
It's
punishes you like well, like I was like, damn, I'm not even allowed to learn the boss because every time I don't learn the boss, it takes some of my health bar away. Like, this is fucked up. Demon Souls
Yeah.
just takes half. Like if you're okay with having half your health bar, take as long as you need to learn a boss.
Dark Souls 2 does max out at half health though, so
I don't believe you because I've seen it take more than half.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I've seen my health bar get crazy small.
Yeah, no.
Like,
It
way
like
shorter.
I've heard that for each death you lose a little bit more of your cap.
Yeah, no, and then it
Yeah.
stops taking away once you reach half health. I'm
takes
actively
away
playing the
half
game right now.
Okay.
You think that just because you're right, you're right.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, sorry.
You're probably right. Maybe like.
Well, I
exaggerating.
assume there's other ways to drop below it because there's also ways to prevent yourself from losing more than just half. Like you can find a rune early on that makes it so you only lose up to a quarter of your health. I assume if you
That's
get
amazing.
cursed, it can probably dip below, because, well, it's a curse.
Well, I got to the that like fire boss really early on, and the way I remember it going was like my health got to less than half, and I was like, dude, fuck this, like I'm trying.
Okay, I was just checking to see if it was maybe a thing they changed when they re-released with all the DLC. But
I
nine
was
years
playing
ago,
Scholar.
when they were, yeah, 9 years ago when they were talking about the original at launch, it was capped at 50 as well.
I've heard that Classic 2 is better than Scholar, but they don't resell
So
Classic 2, so I kind of don't have that option.
yeah, so if you get the Scholar of the First Sin, in order to like, if you're going for achievements in it, you actually have to do the DLC. If you get the original and then buy the DLC, you don't need to do the DLC to still get the achievements. And that's pretty much the only major change between the uh, Scholars of the First Sin and the original, because they didn't remake; they just bundled them all together for Scholars of the First Sin.
Yeah.
No, Scholar's like remixed because they changed like they there's new enemy placements. And you know how there's like the guy that's like the Dragon Rider and the Dragon Slayer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so depending on the version, right, one of them's lying because you can't be a dragon rider if there's no dragons, and there aren't any in Classic 2. But then in Scholar there's a dragon very close by, and it's like, okay, well you can't be a dragon slayer if there's a dragon right there.
Okay, sorry, I should correct what I was saying. Then I was talking for as mechanics go. They did not remake.
Oh,
Yes, yeah, they did
sorry.
rearrange some enemy placement. Yeah, they
Uh,
rearranged enemy
I
placements and bumped up the graphics for the time at which Scholar of the First Sin came out, and that's the only two changes, at least according
actually
to the
keep
wiki right
forgetting.
here. That and the achievement changes, which fucking whatever.
Well, maybe I have to replay it then and realize I'm a schizo or something.
Nah, it's I'm so playing it right now. Don't just don't. It's not worth it. So fucking ass.
I do have the
I will
Demon
say
Like,
I cheesed it out. I kept starting my game over until I got the Demon Great Hammer off the bird trade off the start.
if there's one thing that I have no problem trashing about 2, I think 2 has the worst character creator.
All the hairstyles are fucking super anime like, and it's weird.
What? And all the characters have like this weird like plasticky sheen to them. I do not like the 2 character creator.
I feel like they also had that in 1. One felt really
If
plasticky.
they-
I think it's just the old engine FromSoft used.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, the fucking character creator also looks like a lot of the stuff from 2 is just ass.
Like those
Weird
boots,
choice.
Kind of remind me of like Bulma's boots in early Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Really fucking weird choice in Dark Souls 2 to have it if you've killed a certain enemy enough times, they just quit respawning.
Really.
Exterminate
Fucking
entire
perish.
race.
Yeah.
Does that mean you can fuck? Does that mean you can like completely fuck yourself over by like losing souls, but also just killing enemies enough?
Kinda, yeah. That's actually what I did in the fucking pirate ship area. I just could not get past this one spot, and I lost like 30k souls in that area, and the whole first section of that zone does not have enemies spawn in it now for me.
That reminds me of you can like soft lock yourself in Pokemon Red and Blue if you spend too much money before you get to the Safari Zone.
Yeah. 2 just has a lot of really fucking weird decisions. Poise in 2 does not work the same as every other Souls game. Like, it exists, but it's not like a flat resistance to getting knocked around like it is in the first game. Or the third, or Elden Ring.
Remember Happy Souls?
Yeah.
That's a funny.
Okay, so actually, I wanted to
um,
bring that up because if you remember the guy that drops down and is this too easy for you? That guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
All
they
the
give him the
people
fucking mean red glows eyes. He has that in the game.
Yeah, I know. It's really funny.
I'm like, oh my god, that wasn't a joke.
I was scrolling down Twitter. I saw a character from Haskell Hotel. I immediately thought of Verbal Ace. I can no longer disassociate.
Yeah, I know. I wonder
watched that whole
how
thing.
Vivsy feels about that whole thing.
I haven't
I feel
heard
like
or
Vicky would
seen
care. I
any.
mean,
Oh,
I
Grizzly.
can't speak for her, but like knowing her content, I would be flabbergasted if she cared.
She did care when someone made like a parody of Digital Circus.
Gooseworks cared.
Yeah. No. Vivsy Pop got very offended that someone like redubbed The Amazing Digital Circus to be like if it was written by Vivsy Pop.
Oh yeah.
And then
I
fucking Kane
remember
just was
that.
like, "What the fuck is up? I am Kane. I am your bitch," and then they just keep going like that.
So many.
I will
good
say-
players.
Well, I found that absolutely hilarious. I can't really blame him because that was like what the 40th if Fizzy Pop wrote X video, and at that point I would just be sick of it too. But
Yeah,
no, that
I mean,
that
I
shit's
wouldn't be
fucking funny.
I wouldn't be upset, but I would be.
If everyone
upset,
makes
like,
fun of you
come
for
on,
something, then maybe look inward.
I'd say if
No,
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
you-
that's what I'm
you could
getting
have
at.
a
Is like
backbone.
even if you're looking inward, if you got 40 of those fucking videos added at you by thousands of people constantly, like regardless of if you're taking introspective from it, I would still be irritated by the end.
Listen, no
Yeah, I feel
man.
like at that point, Vivsy's allowed to post like the boo get new material, and like the bird looks at the card and starts sweating. 'Cause it's like the same joke.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have freaked
I mean,
out like
you're-
she did, but
You're right, but at the same time, I have a more stoic mindset. If something doesn't bother me, it just doesn't bother me. That's it. I don't care if you ping me 27 times. There's a block button. I'm not gonna fucking comment on something that I have no control over.
Let's see here.
Besides, if everyone's making fun of you for it, how about instead of complaining about it, you bring your A game and write better scripts?
Okay, hold on. Let's take a step back for a second. Is she 100% writing all the scripts? Because I feel like, I mean, she probably wrote the pilot, but like, what about the other episodes?
she probably has assistant writers. I would assume it'd take
I mean,
too
it's
much
not
time
like-
if you didn't.
If I have to be critical again over her shit,
Oh
it's
my
not like
God,
she.
Charlie just got closer.
It's not like she makes bad stories. It's just like Jesus Christ, man. Nobody curses that much. Nobody.
Yeah, no. They
What,
cut it down.
what was like the most recent thing?
The
I
problem is that
watched?
like they think that's the idea of mature writing.
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
Sounds
Final
less
Fantasy
mature.
16. Final
What happened?
Fantasy 16
What
has tons of like unnecessary swearing.
It does?
yeah. Actually, I did notice that when playing.
Yeah. Well, and it really bothered me because they were like, "Why is this game rated M?" And they're like, "Well, you see, it's the story we wanted to tell." And then it's like you're playing the game. They're like, "Hey guys, did you know that slavery is fucking bad?" And it's like, "Oh God."
Fucking bad and it's fucking stupid dumb.
Hot take:
I fucking
slavery
hate slavery.
is bad.
Yeah, I'm so fucking cool saying this stuff.
I hated
Yeah,
that so
like-
I hate there's an entire scene where they're like, "Hey Clive, isn't slavery messed up?" And it's like Clive has been
Yeah,
a slave
totally.
for like 13 years.
No shit. I got a scar to prove how much it sucked. Why are you talking to me about this?
Oh man.
Literally, I was so annoyed. I really want to like that game, but it's got a lot of problems that get under my skin.
I
Honestly,
don't think it's bad overall, but it's not groundbreaking. it's just a Final Fantasy game.
It wasn't just a good story. That's how I see it. It was a good story. It's a breath of fresh air. I like that they dip more into the mature side of things because, like, it's different. Because, Final Fantasy, they don't dip into mature shit. It's just people swinging big swords with two big arms and shit.
Okay, maybe
Well, I'll
I
tell you
missed
what,
it. But what was the mature side of things? Because when I was playing it, it didn't seem much different
No,
from any
okay.
other Final Fantasy plot.
I think
If you want to go deep into it, it's not that mature. It's just things you've seen before, but they just decided that they had a bit more liberty to talk about it, like almost like, oh, they were a child back then, they couldn't mention these things, and now we can, so let's rate it mature, so we show that we're old, and we're like, yeah.
I do want to disagree just a little bit. Because I'm not super far in, I'm about 12 hours in, but I've noticed that there's a theme of like the realism of violence and the disrespect of life. It's like the violence has a much more serious tone. Like people get like unceremoniously killed, and it's not fun or glamorous. And then like all the icons, or almost all the icons, have very little regard for human life. So there's mature themes there. With that,
I feel like 7 did that already, though.
Well, I'll tell you what, I haven't played 7, so I can't comment.
7 deals with a lot of like this is what the world looks like to everyone below what the fucking rich people on the planet are doing. This is the side effects of or the consequences of the actions of what the rebels are doing in 7. There's a lot of that stuff already. That's why 16 didn't feel different from any other Final Fantasy plot to me.
I can tell you what that is. Because back then, people weren't scared of tackling these themes and seeing them as just like, oh, it's bad shit happening. Now we're in a more sensitive age where if they don't put that, people are going to go get uppity about it.
Those damn snowflakes.
I want to say my biggest problem with 16 is the combat. It makes no sense to me to have Devil May Cry combat, but then like damage sponge RPG enemies. It doesn't go together at all.
Yeah, I like the combat. I think it's fun, but yeah, the fucking just more health equals more difficulty is a complaint I have for any video game.
That's a complaint I have for any video game truly. Like, just make
Such
the
a
enemy
bad
AI
cop-out.
smarter.
I also just
AI smarter.
I inherently hate cooldown attacks. So the fact that all of Clive's special moves are cooldown attacks.
Oh yeah. Like put some of those behind a combo. Like let me do them more frequently.
I'm 50-50 on that. Mainly because if that's how it works and there's an actual lore explanation as to why you can't just spam magic like a fucking machine gun, I can roll with it. But
well, I'll tell you what.
No, like I get
reading
not
the codex.
spamming.
As far as I know, there is no lore explanation.
Yeah, there is
that's
no
what I mean,
lore
right?
explanation. But as far as game mechanics go, it makes sense to have some cooldown abilities. But all your abilities are cooldown abilities. That sucks.
Yeah, we'll make.
Give me something I can spam a little more, other than the just little like fucking firebolt thing you can throw.
Firebolt thing is so lame too.
I know it's pathetic. It's so pathetic. It's such a small little fireball.
What if like Ebony and Ivory were just completely useless?
every time you
the
shoot
equivalent
once,
of
you
the
have to
pea
reload.
shooter from Plants vs Zombies.
Imagine actually having to reload in Devil May Cry and you run out of ammo. That's
Oh my
crazy.
god. Oh, I saw great clips. Someone had their Devil May Cry 5 game bug out, and it wasn't showing Dante's motorcycle in that whole cutscene.
It was
And
just
someone was like, "Yeah, my friend saw this and thought that was actually how the game was just supposed to go."
We're back to JP, actually,
It's like the
boys.
fucking Resident Evil 4 thing, but it's...
Yeah, he's just.
Oh,
Yeah, it was fucking great. JP Smooth asks, "What are you drawing?" I believe this is the second commission for Deadwolf.
yes, that is
Yeah,
correct.
I comped 5, and you'll get to see 4, but I think you see the other 2 tomorrow.
Yes, that is true.
one thing I noticed. A lot of people have started noticing it, but like only a few people talk about it. Games are trying to be realistic way too much. Like the whole point
Yeah.
of a game is like, yeah, sure, you can base things out of reality, but you're supposed to take that on an adventure, like some fantasy, sci-fi shit that doesn't always have to make sense, but it has to make sense in that world. And then they just give you normal guy number 3 killing God. And I'm like, how does that even?
It's honestly, it's just a cycle. Games go through this whole era of fucking. This is the game type we're producing now. Like there was the fucking early 2000s. Everything's a fucking MMO. And everything was a WoW killer. That one was really funny. Little did they know WoW was just going to do it to themselves. Then you have the
Nobody
open
kills our
world
game
era,
by
which has kind of
ourselves.
bled into the hyper realism
You just
era
made
as
me
well.
See, like, you made me see like WoW putting on like the Infinity Gauntlet and going, fine, I'll do it myself.
That's literally what they did. That's the worst part.
A fine blend.
I think my favorite thing about it is because so I've played the game for 18 years now, and just watching the dev team for WoW make all these executive decisions that went against what the player base wanted, and then after losing literally all of their player base, they went from a like average of 18 million down to 12 million down to 2 million down to less than a million because of all their decisions. Finally they were like, fuck, okay, maybe the players were right here. Maybe the players knew what they wanted in a game. So they start backtracking, they start like listening to what players want. Pretty much every update's been well received ever since then. And then, in contrast, owned by the same company, the fucking Overwatch team is doing the same shit the WoW team did for the past 5 years. And it's like,
Yes.
do these
How do you make the same
subsections of the company not talk to each other?
That's
Like-
awesome.
Probably.
When
Probably not.
when I was talking about Street Fighter V, and I was mentioning how it's not afraid to just be fun, I had the urge to say, like, unlike Overwatch, it's like, I don't need to beat a dead horse.
Yeah, everybody knows
Now that we're
Overwatch fucking
talking
sucks.
about it,
The
now that
only
we're talking about,
thing,
like,
Sticks out.
the only good thing that came out of Overwatch was the massive amount of source media film porn. Holy shit!
Because of the Overwatch porn, there were so many techniques developed that they now use in modern animation techniques.
Yes,
It is crazy how much they developed just because they were horny.
Listen, man. Once you're that ambitious and horny, anything is possible.
I think it was Gandhi who said that.
JEK, there's a
There's
little
actually
bit under the character's legs that is missing color.
Oh, yeah.
I also just wanted to say you don't have to put a filter on this cigarette because she rolls some of her own.
Oh, yeah. My dad.
Oh, the part I meant was the actual leg.
Oh, what?
You're...
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
And there's like a little bit of pink on the boot.
It's a little bit pink
Is
on the
there?
boot.
I'm not
Oh,
gonna lie to
yeah,
you,
yeah.
Jack. This is giving me. Is it vertigo when you have fear of heights? Like I don't have it, but
Yeah.
because I used to like when I used to go to the beach with my uncle, we used to like climb a mountain. Like it's not a mountain. It's compared to like real mountains. It's not a mountain, but it's like a big hill thing. I call it a mountain because I've never
Big hill,
actually
got
seen
it.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Big
like
hill
we
zone.
climbed that. Like we climbed that shit. Holy shit! Looking down was terrifying. So I look at that, I'm like, oh man, it would suck if that mountain just tilted a little.
Oh, okay. I was like, why did you put one pixel there? I see now.
Yeah, no, I don't fucking. I need some fucking help though with this. No, I don't need help, but I'm trying to figure this
Jack, I have a question.
out. What?
I'm raising my hand and everything.
Yeah.
How do you achieve the dot shading effect? Because it.
Oh, I just get a brush. I have a specific brush for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I think there's something you can do here too, called tone on the side here.
Mhm.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. But I haven't figured out how that works just yet.
So
Thank you.
the specific thing you're looking for, Soda, is called a halftone. That's the dot effect.
Ah.
So if you're looking for brushes with that, just search up halftone. You'll find a ton that give you that effect.
I recently learned how to use
Thank you, Joey.
color
And Jack.
overlay, man.
That didn't really help, but okay.
It's crazy how much shit Clip Studio has. I just don't know how to fucking use it. Yeah, I figured we're gonna make it as a nighttime picture. Daytime.
I like it being daytime because it contrasts with the other piece. Now draw a little shock in them waters. Draw a little shocky guy.
Once the piece is done, you should really frame it. Print it and frame it up.
Jack,
Yeah,
you
can
need
you
to
like
sign it.
Elmer's? Can you like Elmer's glue this on a canvas and send it to me?
Clouds
I
look
was-
nice, Jack.
I was saying you should.
It's funnier if I make Jek do it. He has to do all the work.
Actually, yeah, that is a good point.
And even though I have like 900 stamps, he has to pay for the postage.
Man. The paycheck, with the paycheck, the supplies weren't included.
Okay. You don't have to do this, Jack. I'm just gonna point it out, but you don't have to do it.
Yeah.
It would be cool if you gave it. You know how sometimes in some pictures the clouds have this weird curvature that goes, like when it's approaching the distance instead.
Yeah, it's not
I
foreshortened.
think I know what
The
you're
shot isn't foreshortened enough to do that.
Yeah,
I know what
they
I know
gotta
what you're
follow
talking
the
about.
horizon line.
Yeah.
Because I saw it like I saw the clouds you started making over there. I thought you were gonna do that, then you
I
switched
could
it
do it
out.
like
I'm
very
okay.
slightly here. I could get away with that here.
wish the sky still looked like that where I live. It's barely cloudy now. Well, at least it was during the summer, barely cloudy. Well, I say summer, but it's always summer here.
It's always summer in Philadelphia.
Y'all in Philadelphia?
No, I was just doing a play on words.
Oh. I'm not really good at the whole getting jokes thing. I should stop talking.
Okay, it wasn't a funny joke.
You guys are just masters at being conversation. Shit, look who's talking.
How many autists are in this channel right now?
I'm
Too
I think
many.
the word is artist.
No, he
Yeah,
was right.
Yeah, slightly artistic.
Yeah.
I'm acoustic.
My mom says I'm on the autism spectrum.
I got that tiz, bro. Shit.
It's disgusting. And the
By the
next
way-
stream be called that. I got that tiz, bro.
Alright, cool.
What tiz are you on?
Yo, you got that tiz.
Let me check your specs. As in your spectrum.
Yeah. All I know is I got more chromosomes than you.
You guys are cool.
Oh man.
Don't
I'm
do
glad I
$350 penalty.
I'm glad I've stayed up till 1:11 a.m.
Alright, but I'm gonna have to fucking not clock out. I have things to do. But I'm gonna fucking call the stream here. That's what I'm gonna do.
Alright.
This
Put it down like a dog.
yeah.
Wait,
What?
Jack. One thing.
What?
Her arm panel doesn't have the wolf on it.
Oh, it doesn't have it on either of them. Fuck.
Ah, you fool.
Anyways, guys,
also,
like
I
and
don't think you put your
subscribe.
signature on either one.
So there's no smoke coming out of her cigarette.
It's barely visible in daylight. Smoke.
Yeah, I don't
it's-
think
fair.
you'd be able to see it.
Add a
But yeah,
little
guys.
tiny a little ember to the tip.
Like and subscribe to see Jack miss a lot of shit in his art on the next stream.
Next time on Dragon Ball Jack.
No.
So you're like autistic, right?
I'm
That's the whole stream.
Then it cuts to like a super epic battle.
gonna show you my autism's power level.
God damn, how do I do this? Now I gotta fucking do this. I was just supposed to wrap up and everything. Go!
You could do it next time.
No!
I'll remind you.
Doing
I have
it.
no idea.
Fucking. Oh my god, why does it have to be so hard to find your fucking DM list? Jesus Christ, there we go.
Want me to just resend you the piece?
No, I got it! I got it!
Bro, it's okay, Jack. Chill.
Ah!
Chill, dude.
Calm down.
Chill.
Calm down, Jack.
On the next
Jack, it's just
episode
an
of
art.
Jack, we're taking Jack to anger management therapy. Don't miss out on it.
Anger management.
Of the idea of him like drawing while talking to the therapist while streaming it to the internet.
It was 18, yes. There you go.
Looks slick as fuck.
Did I export this one?
Chat. Does this look good? Chat.
Chat. No.
If you're exporting this one, you turned off the filter, just by the way.
I didn't have the signature. I'll fucking have whatever. I'll do that. I'll do that after stream. Thank you so much for watching.
There you go.
I was
It's like a
looking at
really
the,
aggressive outro.
I was too busy looking at the YouTube, and I'm like, why are you